All right, here's the deal. You have one of the most horrible events of your life when a loved one passes away. The family's gathered together. You're going to have the funeral. The obituary's published. You go to the funeral, and when you come back, your home's been burglarized. Well, all of a sudden, you start thinking, did some of the family members take stuff from grandma or mom's house while we were at the funeral? Did they want some special knickknack or some special piece of jewelry, and they really took that jewelry while we were at the funeral? That's not what happened at all. While people were at the funeral, Ronald Rose, who's 42, broke into their home. He was very respectful. He would make small cuts or jimmy the door. He would go in. He stole guns. He stole jewelry. But everything he did was in a very respectful manner, so it would look like maybe some of the family who wanted something special, maybe granddad's gun, took it before another cousin or nephew or niece or son got the gun. We have him so far charged with 10 burglaries, 2 of which are armed burglaries. And that's right, he looked at obituaries, he researched out the address, and he went to their homes while they were at the funeral. We have more stolen property than we have reported burglaries. We're working with Lakeland Police Department, Haines City Police Department, Hernando Sheriff's Office, and we have him tracked as far south as Sebring last weekend before his arrest. So what we want the community to do is to go back and inventory with your family and the deceased missing items that you thought, well, maybe the cousin took it and I don't want to report it. The reality of it is, it appears to me while you were at your funeral, this guy broke in and he's sorry. This is a sorry human being. Anyone that would break into someone's home while they were at the funeral of a loved one needs to be put under prison. Now, some people would ask how sorry he is. He is sorrier than herpes on a blind date. So that's how sorry he is. We want this guy locked up for a very long time. He's in the county jail today where he needs to be. He has no access to obituaries or to the victims of funerals. And this is not a new scam. We've seen it before. But we also need to tell families, when you're going to go to the funeral of a loved one, make sure that someone stays at the house, because it's not unusual for these burglaries to occur. But what we fear is, more times than not, they think it's family that did it and they don't want to get law enforcement involved. So at the end of the day, understand there are evil people in the world. This is one of them. His name is Ronald Rose, but really he's a thorn. He's a thorn in people's side, and now he's locked up.